Well, hey y'all, I'm going to cook some cabbage and kielbasa for St. Patrick's Day. And I know these are not little leprechauns, but they're flamingos. I did not ask their nationality, but it's green, so we're going to go with it. But what I'm going to do first, I've got my big old skillet over here. I've got it on about a medium heat, and we're going to southernize this. So I've got some bacon grease, and I keep mine in the refrigerator. And I've just got my flat spoon with about yay much. What's it look like? A teaspoon and a half or so. Doesn't have to be exact. We'll put this in here, and this is going to add some more flavor to it, and it's going to be wonderful. We'll get that scooted all around. Now I'm going to go ahead and add these kielbasa, and then I'll tell you what they are here in just a second. Let me go ahead and put these in. Get this lid on here. Let me grab this wooden spoon I didn't get a while ago. Okay, now these are from Mississippi, and this is an andouille, and these are gluten-free. I read the ingredients, and there's not anything in there that I cannot have. But it is a andouille, country-pleasing brand, hickory smoked, slow smoked pork sausage, and it is from Florence, Mississippi. So there you go. This stuff is very good. It's a little bit spicy, but it's not one of those that just hangs with you like, I'm gonna die, I need a big glass of milk. It's not that kind of spicy. It's just a little bit spicy. So I'm gonna let these do their little thing over here for just, let me give them a little toss around. Okay, that's gonna add a lot of flavor to it. Okay, now let me tell you what I've got right here. I've got a small head of cabbage, and I chopped part of it up, and I saved the rest of this to kind of show y'all. See, this is the half, see this is the core right here. I don't want this in there, so I'm going to slice this. See, here's the core right here. So I'm going to slice this in half. And then you see you have a quarter of the core. So I'm just going to lay it on its side and hold my knife sideways, and I'm going to cut that core out. Just like that. And then, you don't have to be precious about this. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to chop these in a rough chop. You can do whatever size you want. I kind of like a rough chop in this. So I'm going to go ahead and just start adding some of this to my pot. Then we'll get that other one cut up here in just a second. Get all these added up. And you'll notice this beautiful cutting board from Y'all Brands. I love this thing, y'all. It's so pretty. And it's made so well, and they're back in stock also. As are most of their spices. So be sure and go over to their page and check them out. Get some yummy stuff for you. All right, let's cut the rest of this core out here. There. And I'm going to chop this one likewise. Okay. Let's get this in here, and this is all going to melt down, and it's going to be fabulous. So I'm just going to give this a quick little stir. Then I'm adding one more thing to it. Get some of those sausages off the bottom. Glad I got my big skillet out. Something ran away with the spoon over here, jumped out and freed Willie, it did. Alright. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of just regular table sugar. And I did measure this. I just used my cereal spoon and did it, so doesn't have to be exact, y'all. There we go. Now that's not going to make that syrupy sweet, so don't worry about that. It's going to just, you're going to jump in there, and it's going to do its thing. It's going to make it yummy. Alrighty. I'm going to turn this down. It's on the medium now. I'm going to turn it back down to a 4. I'm not going to cook it hot and heavy. Alright, y'all. I'll put the lid on this. Oh, it's quiet. And then we'll let this do its thing. I'm going to tidy up some of this. Hey, wait a minute. I had some onions left over. from my taco salad the other day. So we don't want these to go to waste. I'm not going to put a whole lot. I'm just going to put, what's that look like, about quarter of a cup or so in there. It'll be perfect. Use your things in your refrigerator. Shop your pantry first. See what's in your ice box. You know, you don't have to run to the store to get one little thing. You always, most typically, we always have something that will substitute. And that's how sometimes you find the best dishes, is when you make a substitute and your family just oohs and ahs and thinks you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. All right, put it on this. Get in there. I'll see y'all back here in just a little bit. All righty, y'all, we're going to do a little taste test, and we're going to see what we think. We'll give it a little stir first. Now, you always want to taste your food. You know, we say a recipe is not a legal binding document, and that's absolutely true. You have to taste your food to know what it needs. Does it need salt, pepper? Does it need any sugar? Does it need anything else? So let's just get us a little, whoo, that's hot. I brought a little bit more sugar over here just in case, and I don't think it needs it. I think that piece was probably representative, but it does need a pinch of salt. Now, if you're pepper people, y'all get you some pepper out. But I'm just going to put just a little bit of salt on that for personality. Let's get this stirred in. And it's cooking down nice. Those onions are getting soft in there too. Going away. All right, let's see now. Turn this, put this on kind of a medium here. Okay, put the lid back on. And we'll get back together when we're ready to get us a bite of it. So, see you back a little bit. All righty, y'all. We are ready to eat. Kim's bread is out of the oven, and it is so good. I got a little hump from when we did a little taste test. And our cabbage and kielbasa have cooked down so well. And it's just going to be so good. Now, you could leave the kielbasa out of this if you want it just for a side dish. If you wanted to make it vegan, you could use a little bit of olive oil or avocado oil or coconut oil in the bottom. You wouldn't have to use bacon grease. So, like everything else in the kitchen, y'all, it's very adaptable. So, let's just get us a little helping right there. We'll put that lid back on it, keep it warm, because we're going to eat it up yum yum here in just a little bit. So, let's get us a taste test and see what we think. Here we go. Put this down so I don't make a mess. All righty. Okay, let's see what we think. No, that's very, very good. It's spicy from the kielbasa, but not overly. There's a good balance of the sugar on the cabbage. And then it's just, the cabbage feels like velvet. I've never eaten velvet. I'm not quite sure. It feels very soft and everything. So this is very good. And if you make it, I hope you enjoy it. And enjoy St. Patrick's Day. You know, my mother's side came from Ireland, and my daddy's side came from Wales. So my people come from the other side of the pond. Wish I knew a little history about all that, but I don't. But we can still enjoy the foods of our forefathers and mothers from other cultures, even if we don't know exactly where we came from. We know where we're going, don't we? That's where we're going. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good day. Go do something fun.